Hello and welcome to the April market update. After 10 interest rate increases, the RBA elected to keep rates on hold this month to allow them more time to assess the impact the previous rate rises will have on the economy. It certainly is excellent news, but rate rises could be likely in the coming months to ensure the inflation target is returned 2 to 3% target range. This is a bit of a wait and see, but buyer and seller sentiment will certainly be more positive with this rate pause, as we seem to be nearing the top of where rates will go. At the coalface here at Turner, we continue to see a strong sales and rental market. Our average days on market, or the number of days it takes to sell a property, is still 30 days. Days on market are usually much longer in weaker markets and average about 60 days. So we are nowhere near that, which says a lot about the strength of the Adelaide market. Only last weekend, we sold a property at auction in Glenside, and with this sale, we had 20 registered bidders and it sold $100,000 over the reserve price. These outcomes are normally only seen in boom markets. So while the Glenside sale was outstanding, the type of property being sold and where they are located are having an enormous bearing on the interest levels being experienced. Certainly not all are as hot as the Glenside sale, but they are getting sold in reasonable time nonetheless. According to RP data, Adelaide prices were down 0.1%, and according to the PropTrack data, which is put out by REA, they state the prices remained even for the month of March. National housing prices had a modest rise over March, and while Adelaide was even, Adelaide is really not needing to make up the lost ground, as we did not see the sharp drops that were felt in most of the Australian capital cities over the past 18 months. Also across the country, listing volumes are down in comparison to the last year as well. The Adelaide rental market has continued to remain active through all of March. Rental yields for investors have hovered around 4% for houses and 5.4% yield for units, and inner city rental markets have rebounded really strongly with the return of international students after the COVID pandemic. Vacancy rates have also continued to remain at record lows, with Greater Adelaide reporting 0.5% vacancy rates at the end of February, although it has risen very slightly from 0.3%. Average weekly rental amounts have also continued to rise, with the average weekly rent advertised amount rising to $515 per week through to the end of March. With the outlook, there are still far more buyers than sellers in the market, and this is keeping prices in SA at the same levels. Sentiment will improve with the rate pause, is certainly how we feel, and that property values have risen nationally for the first time in approximately 15 months, and we see this as the beginning of a modest rise in values for SA for the remainder of the year. And finally everyone, just on the best way that we can help you, we do suggest that you do go to our website, which is turnerrealestate.com.au. On there's lots and lots of free things. One of them you might want to start the journey with is an instant estimate on what your property might be worth. Most importantly as well, make sure you go on there if you wish to register as a buyer or a renter. In terms of renting, we are now leasing almost 30% of our properties just on the Turner Real Estate website, so make sure you do go on our website so that you're not missing those properties. Thank you very much everyone, and we wish you the best, and we'll speak to you next month.